Hello, everybody. My name is Bryan Torres, and this is my VBA project for ABE 205, summer 2013. So, what I have here is um, my project, which is basically um, a way for undergraduate freshmen or undergraduates who still haven't decided on a major and are in third, fourth year of college, um, kind of what degree to declare based on their type of interest as a career. So, first off, what I have here is I would have someone go to click on this button for undergraduate advice, and you would get this user form dialog box that would have you put in your name. So, I'm going to put in my name, and clear that's not my name, but yeah, let's spell that recommendation. But and the interesting thing I did about this dialog box was that I have people choose the type of career they want. So whether they want to do medicine, pharmacy, research, or graduate work, or they want to work in an industry for a company. Um, so let's say, for example, someone wants to work or wants to do something in the medicine field. They will click medicine here, and the special thing about this that took me a while to program was that when you click on medicine, it'll give you a list of degrees that person can declare to help them transition into the medical field. Clearly, you could declare whatever you want as an undergraduate and just meet the pre-medical requirements. But these are some of the majors that have a lot of the requirements in them that could be really beneficial for someone who's going into medicine. So here we have some degrees that are listed for people in the type of the career. So we have biomedical engineering, physiology, biochemistry, chemistry, MCB, chemical engineering, and psychology with a bachelor's in science. Um, and it seems like these are it. Now, let's say someone wants to do pharmacy instead of medicine, so they would go to pharmacy here, and then it would still recommend some degrees, and some degrees are recommended are physiology, biochem, chemistry, MCB, and pre-pharm regs, because pharmacy students or potential pharmacy students, all they have to really do is just do the prereqs, and they could apply for their college rather than having to do a 4 year um, bachelor's like medicine students. Let's say, for example, they want to do research or graduate work, then they'll have more variety of choices, lots of engineering and lots of sciences here. As we see here now, we have mechanical, biosystems, aerospace, industrial, and civil engineering. Um, Lastly, let's say they want to do something in the industry. Let's say they just, by industry, I mean they just graduate college and want to get a job rather than going to get a master's or a PhD or any other type of professional, doctoral of that case. Then some of the degrees that you could get as an undergraduate that would help you with that industry work would be engineering management, nutrition or dietetics, um, more engineering careers and more science careers that are applicable right out of college. So you would click, let's say you want the industry in biochemistry, you would click on accept or cancel. Let's say cancel just to prove that it works. Um, Type this back in. So let's say it's industry and you want to do biochemistry and the accept. It would tell you, welcome Peter Waller, great choice, get ready for a tough college career. And it prints it out here. Um, Let me just clear this out to prove that it works. And see, it prints it out there. Um, Next on my my goals was to ultimately list all the 4 year plans of everything that I have listed here, mostly science and engineering degrees, and have like the person once they choose what type of career they want to do and what type of degree is recommended for them. I actually look at the 4 year plan and kind of compare um, it based on what they've currently taken, and what is expected of them for the next 4 years if they're a freshman, or 3 years if they're a sophomore, and so on and so on. So here we have, let's say for example, a person chooses to do biomedical engineering. Then they would, here's their 4 year plan, and here you have a button that either hides it or shows it, and that would be kind of it. So let's say you would hide everything else and you would just want to show one thing. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish all the 16 degrees I declared due to time issues, but that's theoretically what the program would ultimately do if I had a little bit of more time. And over here on sheet 2, I have my tuition calculated for 4 years. So for this, I use a loop. So let's say, for example, a person average tuition at U of A for the year would be 9,800. Then what I had was, I wrote an equation that would raise the tuition by 1% every year, and then let's say the state raises tuition academically every year for that year to be up by 1%. Then theoretically, this is what their 4 year plan would look like, and this would be their total expense, as you would click this button and it would give you the total expense over 4 years. So yeah, but let's say they don't go to U of A. Let's say the tuition is a little bit cheaper. Let's say they go to Pima or something. I don't know. Pima tuition would be, let me say, probably like 2,500. Then they would enter 2,500 there, and this is what they would pay if they were going to go for Pima for 4 years, which would be 1/4 the price. So yeah, that's kind of like a good lookout to see how some of us would rather vote for tuition taxes to go down versus up. We would like to keep a constant pay rate. So yeah, and then next thing I have to show is basically some of the coding. So some of the coding that I have for my user form is right here. As I was going through the guidelines, I pretty sure I met at least 8 of the 11. So yeah, here's a lot of the code that I have, and also some of the inner modules that took a lot of effort for this table. So yeah, this is my VBA project. Thanks for watching.